Hey crossword fans! Today we're going to be solving the New York Times crossword for Friday, January 5th, 2024. Alright, let's get started. One across, blank TV. Well, this could be just about anything. Let's look at these downs here. Amen to that, an equivalent phrase. I want this to be preach. So could this start with a P? I guess it could be a plasma TV. Business headache. There's a lot of options here too. American, for example. American would be an example of an airline. That wouldn't fit anyway. Pop-up destination. Pop-up. I wonder if this is talking about a pop-up on the internet. It could begin with ad. Blank is knowing who you are, what you want to say, and not giving a damn. Gore Vidal. What would he have said this about? I'm not sure. Dark side of the moon? And this is wordplay, so it's not about the side of the moon we can't see. Dark side of the moon. I'm not sure where the pun is here. Are they talking about mooning someone by showing them your rear end? I don't know. Mimic. Okay, this has got to be ape, so I'm feeling pretty good about plasma. Let's take a look at these other acrosses here. Breeze for the beach, maybe. Breeze. Is this actually the name of a wind? I don't know. Not stiff at all. I guess that could be agile. I wonder if that's what it is. Superficially clever. I would want this to be glib. That doesn't work with C. T follower. Okay, that's gotta be T he. American. It's not a language. What is this? Is this an ad site? You know, I wonder if this could be style. I think that makes sense for this quote. Dark side of the moon. Dark side. This is very tricky. This is looking like it's going to be red tape. That would make sense for a business headache. Breeze for the beach. It looks like it's going to start with easy. Is it an easy wave? What are they talking about? Easy. Oh my god. Is this mare? Those are the dark plains on the moon. I think they're made of basalt. That is super, super tricky. Dark side of the moon. Wow. That one really blindsided me. So maybe this is an easy read. That would be a breeze, yeah. So, American. Oh, I guess we're talking about baseball. This could be the American League. So this is cute. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Enthusiastic sort. I really want this to be an eager beaver. And that does fit, I love it. Okay. Common spots for autographs. Where do you get autographs? It's not a baseball card. Common spots. That's a tricky one. Maybe we can get it with a little bit of help. One arriving tomorrow, supposedly. Are we waiting for Godot? Put off. I guess that could be delay. Spots for autographs. It's not dollar bills, is it? Are they talking about the autograph of the Treasury Secretary? Let's see here. Dollar bills. That does fit. I guess those are pretty common autographs, yeah. Concern for the 1%. This is wordplay. I wonder if it's a joke about dairy. Let's see if this is an I. The brachiocephalic trunk branches from it. Oh my goodness. It kind of sounds like it's something to do with the lungs or the brain. I wonder if it's the aorta. That would mean it's not dollar bills. I don't know how likely that is. Let's see if this is an O. Blank far niente. Pleasant idleness. Niente. Is this Spanish? I'm not even sure what language this is. Niente. Interesting. Let's see if this is an A. Uniform. It's not as one. That doesn't feel quite right. Boy, we kind of struck out, didn't we? If this is dairy, this would not be aorta. This must be something else. Brachiocephalic trunk. Wow, I've never heard of that before. Heavy coat. I wonder if this is a heavy coat of snow. Or maybe of paint. Goal for some runners. Is it a personal best? Is it just best? What an alley-oop is, essentially. An alley-oop, that's when you throw the basketball to someone else and they dunk it, right? Wouldn't that be an assist? Nice, okay. Heavy coat. Well, it's not a best. Fleur de blanc. Delicate crust on the surface of seawater. Okay, this has got to be fleur de sel. A flower of salt, yeah. That makes sense, an equivalent phrase. I can see it? That doesn't actually fit. This feels like it could be a lot of things. Broke off. It's not separated. There's a lot of options here, too. Earth-shaking event. I bet they're talking literally. I think this is going to be a tremor. Nice, that's very helpful. Set piece. This is wordplay. So it's not like a set piece in a movie. It's got to be a piece of a set literally somehow. Would it be a musical set? I wonder if it's a jam, like a jam session. Sport whose name means the gentle way. I wonder if that's sumo. I've never heard that before. Apple product. This is more wordplay, so I don't think it's going to be about Apple computers. I wonder if this is something that comes from an apple the fruit. It could be cider. I think that's a really good answer. Nick, Joe, or Kevin of pop. Oh man. I'm not sure if I'm gonna know this name. Best in an idiom. Oh boy. So this is talking about a specific idiom. Maybe with some help we can get it. How about that? An equivalent phrase. Can you believe it? That doesn't fit. How about that? I'll be darned. Ooh, that would fit. I'm starting to suspect dollar bills might be wrong. Aqua blank. Aqua. What could this be? Is it aqua vitae? The water of life? Fashion label founded by Rihanna. I know I've seen this name before. What is this? L. I'm not sure if that's right. Blender setting. Shouldn't that be puree? Let's finally take out dollar bills. I think that's wrong. Okay, so we can put in puree. Isn't it Fenty? That sounds familiar. I'm really not sure about Aquavite. Let's hold off on that. Spots for autographs. Well, it's probably plural. Oh my god. This ends in an I. That's unusual. Ordered lineup. Is this a baseball lineup? I'm really not sure. Well, maybe we can go ahead and put in I'll be darned. Do those letters look good? Yeah, they do. They look very good. Broke off. This M looks a little strange. That makes sense. Is it sumo? Interesting. I kind of feel like this must be wrong. It could be judo. Nick, Joe, or Kevin. Is it Jonas? I think there is a Nick Jonas. Does that mean it's not cider? Best in an idiom. Oh my god. Let's go ahead and try judo. Let's take out cider and put in Jonas. Apple product. Is it really not cider? I'm surprised by that. Well, let's keep going here. Innovation of the 1920s that's still spoken of with wonder today. I think this has to be sliced bread. Yeah, that is excellent. Okay, so hopefully that's going to help us here. Uniform, could that be a like? Remark from one waving a white flag. Is it I lose or I lost? One clever enough to win every argument, but not clever enough not to. Not clever enough not to. So you can't lose an argument on purpose? Who would that be? That's confusing. I wonder if this is dolce far niente. I think that's a good guess. So... wait a minute. Is this aorta? Common spots for autographs. Oh boy. No, this would be two A's. Maybe it's not I'll be darned, though. Oh boy. Ordered a lineup. Oof, we are in trouble here. They beep when tested. Shouldn't that be smoke alarms? Yeah. Ordered a lineup. Shouldn't that be an array? Is this Fenty with a Y? Oh man. Okay. Best in an idiom. Is this creme de la creme? It's in French. Oh my god. Apple product. Maybe it's a corer. It's a product you use on apples. Oh my goodness. Okay, so broke off could be seceded. Man, this has been a very tricky Friday puzzle so far. Set piece. Is it a gem? Why would that be a set piece? Never attribute to blank that which is adequately explained by stupidity. Hanlon's razor. I've heard this before. This is never attribute to malice. That's a pretty funny one. Heavy coat. Shouldn't that be armor? So this is not delay. Let's take all of this out here. Joint. Is it reefer? Are we talking about marijuana? Goal for some runners. Oh, I guess that could be a seat if you're running for a political office, yeah. So let's try reefer. That makes sense. I figured it was gem. Yeah, I actually didn't. How is it a set piece? You have a set of gems? Are they talking about birthstones? I don't really know how this fits here. Set piece, interesting. I'm starting to suspect this is not about dairy. This is looking like it could be vitae, though. So is it a dead battery? Oh my god, that is so funny. Yeah, if your phone's at 1%, you're definitely going to be concerned. Okay. Put off. Maybe that could be defer. Like you could defer a year of school. Okay, so what in the world is this? Ed lines? Shouldn't it be dotted lines? Sign on the dotted line? So this is deter instead of defer. This was aorta after all. That is so funny. And this is dolce far niente? Does that mean this is Italian? I think it might be. Okay, so it's got to be I lose or I lost, right? Deceive, especially to avoid responsibility for something. Deceive. It's got to be a verb, right? So it can't be a snow job. Tail, maybe. Is it chase? This could be a verb too. Deceive. Word with electric or criminal. Criminal. Boy. This could be an E or a T. Verb that becomes its own opposite when its first letter is changed to an F. Oh boy. We have a lot of possibilities here. This is an E or a T, and this can be an opposite if it's an F? I have no idea. Farm creature. This could be a lot of things. Maybe it's a U? Is it show? Let's come down here. Name added to a Brazilian dictionary in 2023 as an adjective meaning incomparable. So this is probably a really well-liked Brazilian person. I imagine that's gotta be Pele, the soccer player. Red state. I bet this is about being angry. I don't think it's about a political red state. Is it a Führer? I think it could be. John Deere product. They make a lot of things. Mower wouldn't fit, but they make so many motorized vehicles. Break from the band. That's gotta be Go Solo. Okay, that's gonna help a lot down here. Eve Blank, playwright who created the activist movement V-Day. Eve. Is it Eve Ensler? For some reason that name is ringing a bell. So, this would be an L. Campaigner informally. Yeah, it's this person that's running for a seat. It's a Paul. Okay. I do like these letters here. Ensler. Is this a smartass? Oh my god, that's so funny. Not clever enough not to. Yeah. So, I'm still not sure about this. This is not a U. It's not a sow. Is it a cat? That's not really a farm creature. Is this shine on? If you want to shine someone on? Oh my god. So this could be a reaper. That's definitely a farm vehicle. Okay, so... oh my god, it's an ant. We're talking about an ant farm. That is so tricky. I guess this is electric charge, criminal charge. And this is higher and fire. There we go. All right, we're down to our last corner. This is looking odd. SR? Condiment sometimes mixed with mayonnaise. Oh, it's actually correct. It's sriracha. Wow. I did not expect that to be correct. That is so funny. Snatched up in slang. It's not yeeted. That means you're throwing something. Snatched up. What some smartphones run on. This is probably iOS if we're talking about Apple phones. All right. Snatched up. I have a feeling I might not know what this is. Fleet. This could be someone who's quick. It could also be about a fleet of ships. It's not an armada. Set off. Ooh, man. This has so many meanings, and it could be present or past tense. Towering sight at a site for a tower. Or is it a tower? A site for a tower. I have no idea. Alan of growing pains. That was Alan Thick, right? Got clean in a way. I wonder if this is about not having a reefer anymore. Interesting. Miracle Worker's error. I have no idea. Is it TLC? That sounds like something you would see on TLC. Got clean. I wonder if it's about physically cleaning something. Or it could be bathed, right? So maybe this is TBS instead. Okay. Fixed. It's not spade. Converse or converse. I think it's going to be converse. I think we're chatting. Towering sight at a site for a tower. Maybe that could be a construction crane. Not fresh. Is it about being polite or is it about being old? I don't know. Snatched up. Oh, it's yoinked. That's kind of a Simpsons slang, isn't it? Fleet. Oh, it is about being fast. It's speedy. Set off. Is it trip? Like you set off an alarm? So this has got to be trite. Yeah, it's like a trite saying. It's not fresh. So this has got to be steady. Fixed. Yeah, like a fixed interest rate. All right, that makes sense. Let's go ahead and throw this E in there and see if that'll do it for us. All right, a Friday puzzle in 27 minutes. Boy, that felt like an extra challenging Friday puzzle. I think the difficulty was mostly due to very ambiguous cluing. We had this for League, American, for example. This could have been about a lot of things. Same thing with reefer. What an ambiguous clue. Joint. This one definitely put us through the ringer too. This very tricky wordplay clue. Dark side of the moon. This is a very tricky vocab word too. This one, this wasn't what we thought it was at first. Concern for the 1%. I love this. Dead battery. This actually was a really nice section of long intersecting answers. I'll be darned. Sliced bread. I absolutely love Eager Beaver. That one is so much fun. And the stack of sriracha and yoinked is beautiful too. Alright, well I thought this puzzle was the creme de la creme as far as Friday puzzles go. I hope you enjoyed solving that one along with me. And I think that's gonna do it for now. Alright, I'll see you next time.